Hello everyone, welcome back to the Vintage Model Company. Today we have a quick unboxing and setup video for you all about this radio here, the DX6e, which is a fantastic radio for beginners. It's got a ton of great features, so let's unbox it and I'll show you what's inside this thing. Okay, so this is the box that it comes in. As you can see, it's a DSMX capable transmitter. So let's open this up. On the inside you get this nice cardboard packaging which is quite recyclable, and you get this manual. This shows you everything that you need to set this up in detail if you prefer to read things. And in the box you get, of course, the transmitter. You get some AA batteries for powering the transmitter. So this one doesn't have an internal lithium polymer battery, so you don't use a wall charger to charge it. You've also got this, which is of course a receiver which comes with the transmitter in this package, which is great. So again, for beginners, it's great to have one of those included, so you don't have to buy it separately. So just lay these out here. You also get a bind plug. This is used to connect your transmitter to your receiver, and you do that by plugging this into one of these channels here, or one of these pins I mean. So we'll have a video on how to do all of this in the future, so comment down below if you want to see that. That's good you get all of this stuff in the package. So let's focus on the radio itself. Of course, it is a really nicely constructed unit. It feels nice and solid in your hands. It's got these nice grips at the side. It's made of strong plastic. And then it's got metal switches, metal thumbsticks here, and a variety of other materials. Now obviously this isn't a full review of this thing, so we're only going to talk about this very briefly. With that in mind, let's power it on and show you some of the main features on this radio that you'll expect to find. So you have this nice backlit screen here, so that's good for low light conditions. You can still see it without an external source of light. You've got this light up here which shows that your transmitter is capable of transmitting. So this is the main screen here. At the moment you can see we've got it linked up to our SE5A model. This is the perfect radio really to be using with that kind of aircraft. You can get that model on our site, of course. The new Flying Legends SE5A is a great balsa wood aircraft to get you into balsa planes. So one of the first things that you're going to want to do probably when setting up your transmitter is create a new model. So you want to go into the functions list, go down into system setup, make sure you're not connected to one of your planes and that you've not got any planes plugged in, because this is going to disable the transmission to that plane. Go on to model name, or model select, sorry. So I'm going to click on that, and you want to go into add new model, and you go create. So that's going to have created a new model, so now you're on a new model. And you're going to go into model name. This is where you can rename your aeroplane. So if you want to clear this completely, you just select the number and then double tap clear, and it will clear the whole name. So I'm just going to change it to Caprice, because that's one of our models that we sell at the Vintage Model Company. It's a free flight glider, but you can make it into a radio control glider. Information in the description below if you want to check that out. Okay. Done. I think that's how you spell it. So if you go back onto the main screen, you'll see that now we've got radio connection to the model, and also we've got a new model here with a new name. Let's quickly go through a few other features of this. Of course, this is just a crash course, although you shouldn't really use that expression when talking about model aeroplanes. So let's go into servo setup. This is where you can find and adjust a load of different things to do with your servos and control surfaces. So this, of course, is travel. So you can go into your aileron travel, for example, and you can scroll that down, so that means that your ailerons aren't going to move as much. Tell you what, we'll just go all the way down to say 73, and then what we're going to do to get back to 100, say you want to go back to defaults, is just press clear, and that's going to reset it to 100. And then you can use this button here, you can select that, scroll with the scroll wheel on the side. This is how you navigate everything really on this radio. Go into these different menus and you can reverse things. So of course, ailerons, say they're moving the wrong way, you can flip that, that's now going to be going the other way. And the same with the elevator, say it was going the wrong way, you can flip that and it will now go the other way. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video. If you're a beginner, this is a fantastic radio. You can't go far wrong. It's got amazing features and it's a very good price. So check out the link in the description below. You can get one from our website. Also remember to subscribe to this channel because we're going to be having more tutorials on this thing and building aircraft, flying aircraft, all sorts of things. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that, and we will catch you on the very next episode. Thanks for watching.